Hello survivors! Rations have been a part of the game for a while now, and I still have people asking me what they are and what are the best ways to use them. So today we're going to cover everything you need to know about rations. So what are rations? Rations, by definition of the game, are used to clean automatically some locations. More specifically, you can use rations to automatically clear resource zones for the items that are available there, and those items will be sent automatically to your inbox. The harder the location, the better the rewards, but the ration cost is higher. To use rations, click on the zone you'd like to automatically clear. On the left side of the pop-up, you will see an option to auto for a certain number of rations. When you click that button, it will show what you earned for using those rations, and those items will be sent to your inbox. You will then get the option to re-clear the same zone or close the window. Currently, rations are obtained one of two ways. The first is through season rewards, and Kafir has done a good job of putting rations in both the free and premium versions of the season pass the last couple of seasons since they've been introduced. The second is purchasing them in the store. The more rations you purchase at a time, the better the deal. When you use rations on a zone, the rewards are going to be somewhat RNG. Generally, the more rations you use, the more rewards you get. I put together a chart of some general averages on what to expect from zones. For players that haven't maxed out their level, here's a chart of how much experience you get per ration in different zones. As you can see, yellow and red pine and limestone zones are the best for using rations towards experience. For players looking to farm resources, here's a graph of resource points. This is calculated by taking the total number of resources collected. For basic resources such as pine, limestone, and iron ore, 1 point is added. For oak and copper, 3 points are added. After the points are calculated, divide that number by the total number of rations used, and that is how I came up with the information on this graph. Looking at this, it does appear that green and yellow pine and limestone zones are the best for resources per ration. However, one thing to keep in mind is the resources it takes to get to the harder zones with oak and copper. If you want to farm oak or copper, you are traveling much further and have to use more energy or gas, and you have a higher chance to die due to the higher difficulty in these zones. Because of this, using rations is a safe way to farm these harder zones to get these higher tier resources. The last use for rations are an alpha bunker and the Blackport PD. When it comes to resources and experience, you're not getting a high enough yield on either of these to even consider them comparing them to the previous charts. Alpha takes 100 rations to clear on regular mode and 170 on hard mode. The reason you might want to use rations on these zones are to quickly get coupons or badges without using your weapons, armor, and health items. Clearing the bunker does take the items from chests and kills the turrets. There won't be anything lootable after doing this. You will, however, still be able to fight the blind one if you automatically clear on hard mode. Clearing Blackport PD kills all of the zombies in the starting area and loots all the chests, however, it does nothing towards waves. So after looking at all this, I would not recommend using rations on alpha because of the sheer number that you need versus the output that you're getting. Also, even using 30 for the PD just for clearing the handful of zombies does not seem worth it to me either. Depending on why you want to use rations, the best way to use them would vary. For experience, yellow and red basic resource zones is the best way to go. For resources, if you want some quick resources, the green zones yield the most resources per ration. However, these zones are easily farmable and take very little time to do so. Because of this, I would suggest using rations on higher tier resources like copper and oak, depending on which one you need. So that's it. That is everything that you need to know about using rations. If you do have any questions, make sure that you drop me a comment and I will answer it as soon as I can. Thank you for watching today's video, and we will see you next time.